Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Stories of Yanko back here with another video. And it's unfortunate I gotta make this, but we gotta talk about Ben Simmons. And it just doesn't seem like he's ever gonna be healthy ever again. At least not enough to be an impactful player to, I guess, help a team, a contender, a regular team. And he's out for the remainder of the season with a lower back nerve impingement. And look, I'm not a Ben Simmons apologist. I'm not just a guy that's going to say, oh, Ben Simmons has never done any wrong or anything. Like, look, man, I'm not a fanboy. I'm just very objective and I just keep it real. Y'all know this. And I tend to push back on a lot of people when it comes to Ben Simmons because this guy is in a contract year. Do you know how stupid you have to be or ignorant or much of a troll you have to be to believe that this guy is purposely sabotaging his career in a career year? This is a contract year for him. This is him trying to prove to the league that, okay, I can still go. And he can't go. You feel me? It's not because he can't pass. It's not because he can't dribble. His back, his body is breaking down. And he can't help it. People are talking about wasted talent. Look, man, I'm going to keep it real. I don't care about what Lowe thinks, what these other guys think. I cannot respect a guy who does not take care of his body speaking about professional athletes as if his opinion should matter. I'm probably an ant to some of these guys, but I will live a longer life than them. You feel me? These guys don't take care of themselves. These guys don't know what it's like to play at the highest level. Neither do I, but I'm a lot closer to that than them. They have a good basketball mind at times, but they get so caught up in the social media, the trolling and everything. Ben Simmons has become a meme. People no longer associate him with being a flesh and blood human being. Due to social media, Brick Muse and all these troll accounts, right? Sure, the banter is funny at times, but it starts dehumanizing a lot of these players to the point that people think it's okay to disrespect them, like a Russell Westbrook, like a Kyrie Irving, like a LeBron James, like a Kevin Durant. People think that they can talk to you any kind of way, push any narrative around you, about you. It doesn't matter. People no longer see you as a flesh and blood human being. People talk about how much money Jaylen Brown makes, Ben Simmons make. Look, when I was a kid, I had this barbershop I went to. I grew up in that barbershop. There was a kid that was sweeping up hair. And, I always wanted a job as a kid. I asked him, hey, how much you make? Not because I actually cared about how much he made personally, but because they were wanting to offer me a job and I wanted to see how much I'll be making. But what he told me that day followed me for the rest of my life. He said, hey, look, don't worry about what's in another man's pockets. Now, he probably thought that I was asking him personally, but I wasn't. But look, that followed me for the rest of my life. I never cared about what another man made or something like that. That's his business. That's for him to take care of his family. You niggas are pocket watching niggas you don't know that don't owe you anything. I don't care how much Ben Simmons makes. I don't care how much Jaylen Brown makes, John Wall made, Gordon Hayward made. That's for their family. They busted their ass to get to a certain point to get that contract. A lot of you niggas think that y'all deserve something when you've never been put into that position. You've never brought up through AAU, through all these programs to train your entire life to be a professional athlete. These guys have. So when they finally get a bag, they dedicated their whole life to a fucking basketball game, a kid's game. And then when they finally get paid for it, you feel me? Whether if you think that they deserve it or not, now all of a sudden they don't deserve it. Dude, you niggas have never put that much work into. I can't say what they deserve and what they don't deserve. So that goes for Ben Simmons also. The guy can't go because of injuries. It's not because he sucks. Now, every player is going to be different. Me in real life, not comparing myself to NBA players, but it's about what you're good at and leaning into what you're good at. Sure, you can hone certain skills like me with my left hand. I had to develop my left hand more. But the thing that I was good at was 3-point shooting in real life. Still am. I'm elite at it. I'm like, you know what? Let me add a step back to that. You feel me? I lean completely into it, and now I'm cooking niggas in real life. That's the reason why I ain't been able to make videos, nigga. I've been cooking niggas in real life. I ain't been watching the NBA as much. I've been cooking niggas every day in real life. Ben Simmons, he leaned into playmaking, defense. He's still a good player. He just has injuries, and I don't know if he will ever be healthy enough to impact winning or to be on a team. Ben Simmons is an NBA player. Do not get it twisted. He is not a Thanasis Antetokounmpo, a Killian Hayes. A lot of people spend so much time trolling. They don't realize how good this guy actually is or was. It's not about constantly being at an all-star level. I don't think Michael Porter Jr. is worth a max contract. But guess what? He leans into his role. He does what he does best, and that's shoot the damn ball. He's improved on defense. You know, he's just a tall-ass shooter. But guess what? He had back problems, and he was able to come back from it. Not every player is going to have that luck. We don't know what our bodies are capable of. We will never reach our full potential. Ever. But guess what? These guys made it to a certain point. And all I can do is say that Ben Simmons, he's had a better career than most first overall picks. You feel me? A lot of guys that have been bust coming through the NBA. People are shitting on Ben Simmons, but when you look at Ben Simmons' career compared to a lot of guys that have come through the NBA, top 3 picks, Ben Simmons has had a very successful career compared to a lot of people that have come through the NBA. A lot. And it's easy to overshadow that when you're trolling, when you get caught up in the social media and stuff. I'm not here to say Ben Simmons was ever going to be an all-star. I was hoping that he would be healthy, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. And it's unfortunate. And I feel bad for the dude because I've had injuries that linger. I've seen people have injuries that linger. You feel me? When you have injuries, that's not something you can control. Niggas are talking about him stealing money. What the fuck you want him to do, my nigga? You feel me? That's what I ask a lot of people. Can you do what Ben Simmons does with his condition? If he can't do it, what makes you think you can do it? You niggas can barely get up out of bed because you're fat slobs who don't take care of your fucking self. You can't even see your own junk. You feel me? You can't even walk up a flight of steps without heavy breathing. And I'm not trying to fat shame or to, slander anybody who's actually trying to get themselves in shape and improve their lives. I always champion that. I always big up people. I help out my homeboys. I help out everybody. I'm trying to have everybody around me live a good life, a healthy, long life. But if you're a guy that sits on social media judging athletes, judging other people that are going through things that you are not going through, that have injuries that you have never had, that have had surgeries, you feel me? These guys are human beings. They're flesh and fucking blood. Let's not keep tearing them down when they're already down. Stop kicking these people when they're down because you wouldn't know what to do in their position. I am not going to shit on Ben Simmons. I'm not taking up from Ben Simmons just because he was one of my favorite players, just because he's on my team. He isn't playing for us. He's useless to the team. I have no reason to side with Ben Simmons. I have no reason to take up for him. But I'm just keeping it real. A lot of y'all niggas are trolls. A lot of y'all niggas don't realize this is a human being. This is a man with a family. You feel me? Sure, he didn't have a damn jump shot, but most you niggas don't in real life. Many people that have came throughout the NBA don't have a jump shot. And Ben Simmons has been more successful than them. He was touted as the next LeBron, sure. He didn't live up to that. But he was an all-star. He should have been a DPOY, run-up DPOY, all NBA, all defense. He had a successful career. If Ben Simmons retires, is he a Hall of Famer? No. If he's the second ballot Hall of Famer, no. But he's still a name that came through the NBA that did something of note. He's still a name in the history books, the 76ers history books. He's still a name. He's not just a nobody. You feel me? Same thing with John Wall. How y'all feel about Derrick Rose? Why is it okay for certain players to get shitted on for certain injuries that they can't control, but you guys, oh man, if Derrick Rose stay healthy? You feel me? It's no different. It's no different. John Wall, Kemba Walker. It's no different than a lot of players. These guys are flesh and blood human beings, and that's how I treat them. That's how I talk about them. I don't just talk about them like they're dogs. If a player is injured, I deleted a lot of comments. Oh, like, oh, and he's gone. Like when he got injured again. You niggas just, it's too much. You niggas are losers. Now, I'm not talking about everybody that's watching this video. I'm talking about the people who laugh at Ben Simmons, that laugh at players when they get injured. It's not something to celebrate. If they can't play the game that they spent their entire life cultivating skills for to try to provide for their family and to earn a living, people talking about, oh, Ben Simmons being an Uber driver. It's like, I guess this gonna be my last video on Ben Simmons for a while, because you guys don't get it. Y'all never will. Y'all never will. You feel me? Y'all don't treat people like this in life. You niggas are scared, intimidated of people in real life. You niggas are hoes. You feel me? You guys are not masculine. This is feminine shit. It's one thing to troll him when he's actually playing, but when he's not able to play, when he's injured, when he's hurt, when it looks like his career is about to be over with in a contract year because he is injured and he cannot prove, look, I can go. I'm healthy. He said that he wanted to be healthy. Nobody wants to be hurt, nigga. I don't know if that's a surprise to y'all. Nobody wants to be in pain. Nobody wants to have back problems. That hurts. Nobody wants to have a sprained ankle. Nobody wants to be in pain. Nobody wants to lose out on millions of dollars. Nobody wants to be sitting at the crib wondering when their next meal gonna be, if they're gonna be able to provide for their family. Nobody wants to be put in that situation. So I'm not just making this video about Ben Simmons. I'm making it about all these other players that y'all troll when it comes to injuries. The only player that I would ever question if they were injured or not is LeBron James, because of his integrity. The rest of these players deserve the benefit of the doubt. Kevin Durant, Ben Simmons, John Wall, Steph Curry. A lot of these guys deserve the benefit of the doubt because they've had the surgeries, because they've gone through the process of trying to come back, because you've seen them going down. You've seen them in pain. You've seen them try to get back. These guys deserve the benefit of the doubt. They don't deserve to be trolled. They're human beings. It doesn't matter if they're an athlete, make millions of dollars. They bleed just like us. They shit just like us. They eat probably a higher quality of food, but they eat just like us. And guess what? They die just like us. You feel me? They don't go 8 feet under. They go 6 feet under just like us. So that's all I got to say about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Don't be no troll. Just be real about it. It's sad what's happened to Ben Simmons. You know, he had a lot of potential to become something great in the NBA, and he did become good. He became very good, better than most. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but this is what happens to a lot of athletes that never even make it to the NBA level. So, peace.